Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio, brought to you by SEO Samba. Comprehensive high-performing marketing solutions for mature and emerging franchise brands. To supercharge your franchise marketing, go to SEOSamba.com. That's SEOSAMBA.com.
Welcome to Franchise Marketing Radio. Today's episode is brought to you in part by the Business Radio X Studio Partner Program, helping franchisors help their franchisees dominate their local market. To learn more about serving your market and growing your business, go to mybrxstudio.com. Lee, this is going to be a fantastic segment. Please join me in welcoming to the show founder with Abyssinia Hair and Beauty Clinic, Minnie. Good afternoon, Minnie. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Sure, but before we get too far into things, tell us about your franchise. What do you guys do? How do you serve folks?
Our franchise is uniquely and widely created, and it's a multicultural approach we have, and we take care of we cater for everyone, every type of hair texture, and that's how we build our company or our franchise.
And so it's hair and beauty clinic, is that right?
Correct, yes.
And then what is the types of services you're offering to the customer?
We have Brazilian blowout, hair coloring, hair cutting, makeup, and that is for all types of hair, and based on the type of and the texture of your hair. So the range is the list might be a little bit shorter, but the range is wide range.
Right, because every kind of culture and ethnic group has different types of hair and different ways to kind of deal with it. Is that right?
Correct. Yes. The approach is quite different. You know, when you talk about coloring, the dark hair color approach is different from the blonde hair color approach. So that's more details. So we give that depth kind of treatment.
And then the same goes with like braiding and styling and things like that. Even makeup, right? The skin tones are different, and then you have to have certain kind of skill level to do the different ethnicities.
Correct. So what we are trying to bring here is our approach is this is 21st century. So before when we talk about braids, we only talk about, like the African side or the black, hair only do braids and all that. And when you talk about blonde or, hair straightening, we only talk about, the Caucasian and the Asian and the straight hair. But this is 21st century. So the Caucasian hair can be braids, and we braid Caucasian hair. And the curly or very tight curls kind of the hair can get a smooth, sleek kind of finish. So we are trying to bring all the multicultural kind of things in one stop. That's our approach. So
in one salon, because a lot of the salons are kind of by ethnicity, right? There'll be like kind of the Caucasian one, and there'll be African American one, and they may not have, like the Caucasian one may never have a African American client.
Exactly, unless now they have African American stylists. But here, I've trained globally. I was in France. I trained in France, in Italy, in England, in Germany, and in South Africa, in Dubai, and in America, and Africa. So because of that gives me a wide range of ability to handle all texture. And not only that, but before we start doing the hair, we have to check the porosity or the texture of the hair by giving that 50 minutes free consultation. So that will help us to accomplish the client's needs.
Now, what about when it comes to product? Do you have to have different products for the different types of hair?
Correct. So our main product, we are using Arenco and Moroccan oil. So the Arenco and Moroccan oil, both are high-end. Arenco is a vegan product, and also it's a luxury brand. That the Arenco approach specifically is a global approach, and I love the Arenco product because a group of hairstylists came up together and that they manufacture this product so that they understand the global approach. So this is the best product we are using currently, and we are also using it in Africa.
So now the decision to franchise this model, is it difficult to kind of transfer the knowledge onto a franchisee?
It's not. Our founder, me and my sister, our approach is it's all about passion. So mine is actually a hidden passion. So I call it hidden passion because I never knew that I had this passion for hair. But once I landed on the hair industry, it's just the rest is history, and it's just all about the passion you have. So when we train people, we train all of them, all types of hair, based on all types of hair, and for everyone. So that can really be copied, and also the franchisee can train easily without even being so complicated. Because we've done this for the last 19 years, and we know that we have very strong approach, and we've been successful in the two major locations in Africa, in Nairobi, Kenya, and also in Washington, in Renton area. So yeah, it's very duplicatable.
Now, is the franchisee going to be somebody who's worked at a salon before, or can it be somebody that's maybe a retired executive that wants to get into this kind of business?
So when they come to the franchise business, you don't have to be only a hairstylist or in this industry. You can be an investor. So when you invest, you would be responsible for your own hiring and firing. But what we do is we'll advise you, how to train before you open. Of course, you will bring us your hairstylist and or your staff or your associates, and we will train for you, and you can run your business smoothly without, going under, the hair dressing training or whatever. But what we are encouraging is you as an investor or as an owner of the franchisee, you will be also included in the training so that you know the whole, the basic ideas at least, So when we train, we don't train only the hands-on, we train also the marketing business, the business side of, how to retain your customers and how to give that undivided attention. So the hairdressers can be only focusing on the hair sometimes or the hands-on, but as a manager or as an owner, you need to have the marketing skills as well, or the business side of it. So we will train and we will include you. However, still, investors just without even going under training hairdressing, yes, you can invest on our brand.
Right. So that you don't have to be the person in the salon. You can be the owner and hire the right people if they're trained properly to be an effective salon, right?
Yeah. Yes. That's right. Yes.
Because I would imagine a lot of your business is repeat business, right? They like you. They could be coming every week or a few days to get their hair done or makeup or whatever, right?
Yeah. So I am the founder, and I'm also a hairstylist standing behind the chair and doing the work, the actual work. So, so I can, when I train even my associates or my colleagues, I train them the whole deal. You know, it's not only the hands-on side. Welcoming, that's the main thing. And shampooing, that's another important part of it. And details, all details. So, am I running a business? Yes, I'm running a business. Am I a hairstylist? Yes, I'm a hairstylist. But my approach is when I sell the franchise, you don't have to be like me. You know, you need to be you need to get the right people to work for you and deliver all the promising. Yeah.
So now we talked a lot about hair, but does it also go into like nails as well?
The one in this location, we don't do nails. So the one in Africa, yes, we do nails. But the franchise model, what we have developed now, it's hair and makeup and braiding. That's our main strong point of selling.
And then, so the revenue would come in from the doing the work of the cutting of the hair and styling of the hair, and then also the selling of the products. Are those the main revenue streams?
Yes, that's the main stream. Yeah, and franchisee would get the opportunity to get training with us every quarterly, just freshen up training. That's our support. And also we continuously advertise, of course, you know, the brand is already pretty known. Yeah. So
do you help them? Do you help them find the appropriate location? Because I would imagine the location is important in terms of being in a market and in a neighborhood that has the right clientele mix.
Correct. Yeah. Demography is the main thing because our approach, like, we don't run like, we run middle and high end kind of. So the products we are using is a luxury high end product. So we choose the location wisely. Otherwise, it doesn't go with the brand. So we will help them bring the location, and we will help them also, the same kind of like the interior.
So right now you said you had 2 locations going. How many do you envision having?
As many as possible. I mean, we don't really say this much, but every 10 miles we will intend to open and our brand everywhere.
If you're just joining us, you are listening to Franchise Marketing Radio. Lee Canterstone Payton here with you. We are visiting with Minyshu. She's the founder of Abyssinia Hair and Beauty Clinic. Minnie, have you found that there are some marketing methods better than others for kind of getting the word out about this franchise opportunity, or are there some things that are working better for you than others?
We tried the leads, like on the social media, like Facebook leads, and I think we might get lucky on the word of mouth and that one-on-one approach and looking for investors, because the Facebook approach is mainly, of course, the hairdressers or the people who are in the hair industry would get more inquiries from them. But mainly what we are looking for is strong investors, and the serious business people. That's what we are looking for. So any marketing tools, so far we are using, we've tried the Facebook and the local, paper, like reporter paper and all that. So the Facebook, I don't think it would really give us more, but the word of mouth, we are really getting different inquiries so far. Yeah.
Now, are you looking for kind of somebody that would come into a market and open up like 5 or 6 of these, or is it something that you're going to have to, in any given market, have 5 or 6 individuals set up shop?
We cannot really control that we cannot really say we are looking, but of course we are, there's no limit. We are looking for anyone who are willing to open 1 or 5, more than 1. Yeah, the charge would be less for them if they wanted to open more, multiple locations. But yeah, we are looking for all possibilities.
Now, is the demographic of a salon owner, is it a woman or is it a certain age group?
So our approach is for everyone. Our clients are from infants to the people who are elderly with wheelchair. The demography, of course, the household, our approach is 80 to higher. So the demography is the most important thing, but we serve men, women, young, old, everyone.
And then what has been the most rewarding part for you on this adventure? Involving
and contributing to my community at Renton, and I'm one of the ambassadors at the Renton Chamber of Commerce, and that really helps and also gives us more exposure and also help to be and to penetrate in the community.
Now, do you have any advice for people who maybe not necessarily in your business, the salon business, but any type of service business where you're really dealing with a customer and that personal kind of connection is important? Do you have any advice and ways to keep the client happy and keep them coming back?
Yeah. The most important thing is consistency and integrity and always loyalty, of course. And don't go into a business just because to make money. Go into a business that you're passionate and also consider helping others. That's my advice.
And that's a good, probably, if you're that kind of person, then you'd be a pretty good fit to run one of your salons, right?
Yep.
And then if somebody wanted to learn more about the opportunity, do you have a website?
We do have a website, and also we have this location where we are is the corporate office, and they can come and learn more about our franchise, and also they can reach us in every means like email and all that. We will, of course, keep educating them about our plan and our franchise.
And then what's the website?
Our website is www.abyssiniabeautyclinic.com.
And then can you spell that, please?
ABYSSINIA beautyclinic.com.
Good stuff.
AbyssiniaBeautyclinic.com, yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story today.
Thank you so much for having me on your show.
All right, this is Lee Cantor for Stone Payton. We will see you all next time on Franchise Marketing Radio.